Lots of new animatronics, new props, new everything. As you can see, it's kind of a mess right now. I'll be cleaning this up in a minute, but I hope the audio is working. I'll have to check on that. Yes, okay. I gotta check if the audio is working. I'm sorry, guys. Super busy. Just trying to. If anybody comes on, please tell me if the audio is working. I'm not too sure if it is. If it is, please tell me. Hello, guys. Please tell me if the audio is working. I'm not too sure if it is. If it is, I've got lots of stuff to go over. Lots of stuff. Probably an hour or so worth of stuff here. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Convulsing nerves. There's a bunch of stuff behind the camera. I've got some stuff out in the hallway here. Okay, let me check something here. Yep. Just wait a second, guys. Guys, please tell me if the audio is working. My phone is dead right now, my other one, so just gonna try and see if audio is actually working or not. I am not too sure if it is. Let's see here. Okay, guys. Is the audio working? Okay, guys. Is the audio working? I believe it is. I think it is. It says there's 0 people on here. Okay. We're gonna get into this video in just a second here. Okay. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do, please say if you're here, just say hi. I'll be getting into the video here in a second. So, first thing, there's a bunch of little things here. Pick those up, move them to the side. I will do demos if you guys want demos. 2 people, it says. Anyways, first thing, got some new lights for the haunt. I don't know if you guys really care about that. There's some new lights. Those are black lights. These are some colored lights. Bunch of stuff. Bunch of new stuff for the haunt. So that's what that is. Inside of here, that's the convulsing nurses box. I'll move that to the side here. So here, I'll pick this up. Move that out of here. Okay, now here is convulsing nurse. That's another thing. I'm going to be moving this stuff around just to get it set up here. Here's a paint bucket. Move that out of the way. Oops. Okay, I got another thing that I'm going to bring in and set right there. We'll bring that in just a second here. Okay. So, here it is. This one's a static. This is actually the old Scarecrow. Don't know if you guys remember that one. But yeah, that's what this one is. So, 1 minute. Okay, so if you guys are on here, please say hi. I'm not sure who's on here, so just say hi. But there's one prop. If you guys remember the Scarecrow, that's who that is. Yeah, these are a bunch of lights that I've got here. I've got another animatronic that I made out in the hallway. I'm gonna make sure this is on. Yeah, it is. Okay. So this is Convulsing Nurse. I'm probably gonna put her right here, I would say. Maybe I'll put her right behind the camera. I do have these zombie babies right here. So yeah, and I also have Electrified Corpse, which I won't be doing on this stream. But if you guys do want a live stream unboxing of him, just say yes in the chat. Just say hello, M Haunts. Do you guys want a unboxing of him? A next live, not this live, but maybe the next live. If you've just joined, there is. If you remember, there's the old Scarecrow. I just put him there. If you guys do want an unboxing of him, I can do that on another live. I have Electrified Corpse. He's awesome. That's cool. He's not actually mine, but yeah, I would unboxing. Okay, sure. I'll do that on a live. We'll see how this live does. Like, I'm not sure if this live is gonna do well or not. If it does, hello, Johnny. Yeah, if this live does well, I'll do it. Maybe in the next couple days. I've had him for almost a week now. Like I said, he's not mine, but this one is I'm calling Momo Psycho. I just think that's a good name for it since the mask was actually named Momo from Spirit, and the clothes is just a regular shirt right there, and I just flipped it around and then put some belts on it, and then the pants are just some white jeans. I do have another animatronic. If you guys want to see that I made. Here's Convulsing Nurse. For the people who just joined, there are some new lights I've got, black lights. We'll look at those in a minute. We'll look at these ones though. If you guys are interested in lights, these are actually really good. I got them off of Amazon for like 29 bucks, so not bad. Very bright. There's some cheaper ones in right there, but those are gonna go in the haunt. They were about 29 bucks. They were $29 for two, with tax I think like 30 bucks. So if you're in the US, they're gonna be cheaper, probably around 20. Sounds good, man. Okay. What sounds good? The audio? But where is it? I did pick up some pens from Spirit. I like these things. Since I'm doing an asylum, I have 2 more. They're out by the animatronic made. But I like them because they got like the little thing right there. They're actually real pens. I'm not going to use them for pens. I'm going to use them as like needles for the haunt. Do you guys want me to bring in the animatronic? If you do, I'll bring her in. It's a her, I guess. She's actually on the thumbnail. Yeah, okay. Before I do that, I'm going to show you guys the zombie babies behind the camera. So, if you guys want to see what they look like right now, but right there's all the zombie babies. I got Spider Biter. That one's Spider Biter Billy, I'm pretty sure. Scheming Sally. Scary Strawberry. Barbara Wire. That one's a 2013. If you guys remember, I did a post about that one. He is from 2013. No dry rot at all. He's really hard to get in and out of here, so that might be a bad idea getting him out. But if we look at right here, it actually does say 2013 by Seasonal Visions SVI. So that one's pretty cool to have. I did pick up this high chair. It's a doll high chair for $5, but it works good for these. So he's a little bit hard to get in there. But anyways, I got that one. I got another one over there. I got a couple other ones over there. I'll show you guys in a minute those ones. But I will bring in the other animatronic. First, I got to make some room here, though, because right here is where I want to put it. And I got to sweep the floor here because that safe hasn't been moved in a while. So I'm going to have to sweep the floor there before I do that. But we'll move over the nurse here. One thing I do have to say about this nurse right here, is it's got like a full plastic form here. Everything's formed out, like there's forms everywhere. And another nice thing about it, I don't know if you guys seen that in the unboxing. If you did see the unboxing, square poles, so they're a lot stronger than the regular ones. But I'll move the nurse behind the camera, and then I'll move in the other animatronic I made. Here, I'll move her out of the way here for a minute. Okay, I gotta go get her, so I'll be right back, guys. Okay, guys, I'm just moving the animatronic in right now. She's not very big, but is actually kind of heavy, so it's gonna be a bit of a problem getting it in here. Since my room's not that big, actually, so I'm just gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Okay, gotta plug her in here. I'm not sure if you guys are still on, but if you guys are, well, then I'm talking to somebody, but I gotta find out where that port is. But anyways, I'll show you guys what she looks like here. I gotta back her up. I'm gonna try and plug her in here. Here's port. It uses the same type of port as other animatronics does. Like professional. I mean, not professional, but like Spirit animatronics and SVI animatronics and Techie and stuff like that. But anyways, so guys, here she is. Like I said, it's a mess in here right now. I gotta clean this up, but that's kind of why I did this live. But here she is. And like I said, she does work. She actually has feet too. So that's kind of cool. I will turn her on if we get some more people on here. But right now there's only one person on. So yeah. And as soon as I plug her in, she turns on. So I'm gonna leave her off right now. But like I said, guys, if you guys want an unboxing of Electrified Corpse, I will do one, but I want to see how this video does. If this video does good, then I'll do an unboxing of her live. I don't really want to do a regular unboxing, like, just because of how I think it's gonna be not hard to set up, but it's gonna be hard to film setting up. Don't know if I showed you guys this one. I think I have. But there's like a head I made. I'll show you guys some more zombie babies that I do have here in a minute. Let me get them out. I do still have Rick Ratman up. My bed is filled with like animatronics and stuff right now. I'm gonna have to clean that off. But yeah, here's Ricky or Rick Ratman or whatever you want to call him. There he is. I do have, if I move my blanket, I do have that one right there. I have her. She actually does work. I love that one. Yeah. So that one's that one. And then I do have Crawling Claudette, I think is her name. I'm not going to turn her on because I'd have to pull her out and let her roam. Maybe after I do this, but not right now. Put the camera back right here just to show Granny off, I guess. Here we go. But yeah, I got some more stuff to show you guys in a minute here. Just gotta go grab it, but I'm gonna wait for some more people to join just because it says there's 0 people on. So, like I said though, if I do an unboxing of Electrified Corpse on live, it'll be the only way I would do it, but I want to see how this live does. My old lives used to do pretty good, but then I guess people just kind of got tired of them, so I stopped doing them, and people, I guess, haven't realized that I'm doing lives again, and they actually mean something, and same with the videos. They mean something. Yeah, it says 0 people on. So, I guess there's not really a point of doing anything unless there's somebody on here, but I'll keep talking for you guys, I guess. For people who do watch this after. Oops, did I turn my mic off? No, I didn't. Okay. I do actually have some merchandise too. Not for sale, but that I made the other day, maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago, something like that. Can't really remember. So yeah. But just trying to figure this out right now. No, she's not a ripoff. No. Hello, I didn't see you were here. No, she's not a ripoff. She's a homemade animatronic. I made her. And she's sitting on a chair right now. There's a chair behind her. Or she's sitting on. She does not twist either. She rocks back and forth with this one. It's supposed to be like a ripoff of Gruesome Granny, I believe. Was that? Yeah, okay. Do you guys want a demo of her? I can do a demo if you guys want it. Oh, okay, yeah. You guys want a demo of her? I'm gonna do a demo. I have Electrified. What she does. Okay, I'll show you guys her demo. But I also have Convulsing Nurse behind the camera. I have Rick Ratman, which I'm not doing a demo of. He's nowhere near my my outlet, and then I have Electrified Corpse, which I'll do on a different live maybe, depending on how this one does. But I'll plug her in for you guys. You guys can see what she does. She basically just rocks back and forth. That's all she does. But that's all she really needs to do. You can see she does lean a little bit too forward, but it works okay. The fingers are just pinned down. I do have some feet down here that are just like stuffed with paper. Now that sound of it just like when it moves back and forth, that's the joint that connects the motor to her main frame here. But that's what she does. She does have a baby in her hands. It's just a doll that I ripped the arms off of and then just kind of did that. But yeah, I'm gonna pin these fingers back on. They just fell out. But I've been working on her for a couple days actually now. Same with this one. Actually, this one I did in this one right here. I did within a couple days. I'm gonna shut Granny off here in a minute, just as she resets backwards. There we go. But I actually did do this one right beside me here. Just plugging that light back in. This one right here, I made actually. If you guys remember, I had a scarecrow, whatever. I had a scarecrow that was on her frame. I just rearranged it, kind of made the frame a little bit better. And this is what I got. This is like, I call it Momo the Psycho. And this one's Rockabye Baby Granny. And then I have, right behind the camera, a convulsing nurse. And then I have Rick Ratman there and a bunch of zombie babies. Which we can go over again if you guys want me to do that. I would do a clown animatronic, but I don't do clown themes. So, I'm just extending my tripod here. So, yeah. I was thinking about doing a gravedigger with this one, though, but I just didn't do it. I also actually have a shirt. You guys seen my newest video, I guess. Not my last video, but my newest video. I was wearing this. Yeah, okay. This is what I was wearing. What you're seeing dropping is dog hair. I should have taken it off before I pet the dog, but that's what it looks like. What do you guys think? I paid a little bit too much for it to be made, but what do you guys think about that? Also, I used to wear in my videos this shirt. I got this one made too, just because I couldn't find any at Spirit, at my local Spirit. So, I got this one custom made. I used to wear that in my videos. I might start wearing it again. I just haven't. How do you hear about horror? Sorry, I'm doing that. I'm just trying to see these. They're white and the background's white. How do you hear about horror? What does that mean? What are you talking about? I do have I can't remember all these names. Convulsing Nurse behind the camera if you guys want to demo that one. Right now I'm trying to clean up right here because Granny has to go back, but I have a problem with Granny because I need another chair for her because this is our kitchen chair. So let me build a chair for her. Hello, I'm back. Hello. I'll show you. I mean, Freddy Bear. I'm not sure who that is. I know who Freddy is. Freddy Krueger. What do you think about this, M. Haunts? What do you think about that merch? If the light would get out of focus, but what do you think about that, M? Yeah. But I'll also show you guys this because Em didn't see this. So here goes with Granny. Right here, that goes with Granny. Yes, hello. Hello, Red. If I put these fingers, every time I touch it, the fingers come sliding out. So, okay, guys, that's. But there's Granny. If you guys wanted another demo of her, I can. I also have the convulsing nurse behind the camera and electrified corpse, but that one's not going to be done today. That'll be different day if I do that one. Got Thing the other day used. Still good though. Like he's still soft. So and squishy. Not hard. So if he was hard, I'd worry about it. But but for M Holland, I did actually pick up quite a few zombie babies, like I said, because I was doing that baby scene down the bottom. Hashtag. Let's not spam, please. But okay, that was that one. And I just want to tell you guys, if you guys do grab her in the store, don't pick her up by her head, because there's a little motor down there, and I'm not sure if it would be fragile. I should have probably bought this one online instead of in store, because I don't know how many times this thing was used. But yeah. So here's actually some black lights that I did get the other day. From Amazon, again. But they actually work really good. Here, do you guys want me to plug them in? I'll have to shut the light off if I do. But do you guys want me to plug them in? Only thing I don't like about them is this, like, metal piece down at the bottom. Like, it's really cheap, like, really flexible. Do you guys want me to plug it in? I guess I will. Never mind, I'll plug it in. I'll move her to the side, just because right here's my outlet. That's why I like buying things when Spirit first opened. I don't like it when the items I buy have been used for over 100 times by other people. Yeah, that's true. I agree with it. Yeah. I mean, animatronics, of course, they don't really matter because they're always never being used. But for props like that, but I only bought her like a week after they opened, so I don't think she got that much use, and she was only there like maybe 2 days, so she didn't get that much use. But when I bought her, she wasn't working properly, literally like right as I left the store. But here, I'll plug it in. I'll turn off the light here in a second. Right there is what it looks like. Here, I'll flip the camera around. You can see, if I untwist that, you can see that, like, it doesn't really work very well in the camera, but it does. It's making everything glow. Like, that's without it, and that's with it. Oh, there you go. Now you can see how it's kind of glowing. But there, like, right as I do it, you can see it. That's what it looks like. I do like that one. I also have some other ones I bought. I don't know if you guys want to see that. But I am a hashtag. Okay. I need a good moderator. I need a good moderator, that's for sure. If you haven't liked the video, make sure to like it. Just double tap the screen. I'm not telling you should, just like if you didn't remember to, if you were planning on it, you just didn't remember. But I got these ones right here. They're in a heavier box. These ones are a bit heavier. 2 yellow dots. Okay. I'm not even going to interact with it. So, first thing is we've got a remote. We've got a remote here. If you guys are interested in getting them, they were like 29 bucks. I'll put this down here. So here is the user manual. Just want to make sure it was still recording. Guys, if you don't hear me talking, if you guys don't hear me talking, just say something in the chat and I'll replace my mic. I got 2, so if you guys don't hear it. If I say I'm going to mute it, then that's why you won't hear anything. But anyways, so first thing is that you get your manual, and it does look like you can use Google Play or Apple App Store. So that's nice. You might be able to control them from your phone. I'm not sure. Yes, Bluetooth controlled. These are also got an IP rating of 60, I believe it was 60. Which means you can get them wet. You just can't, like, put them under in a bucket of water or something like that. Like, you could take a hose and spray them, but you can't, dunk them in, like, water. But they are actually, like, on the advertisement, they were showing, like, using them for Halloween decorations. They were also showing for, like, if you are, they kind of had them, like, glowing up against the house. I really like these ones. They're super bright. I can't look at it because it's too bright. You guys won't have a problem because obviously you guys can't see it. It won't blind you guys. Well, you guys will be able to see it, but you won't be able to see it, like, for real. Here's the remote. It does come with a little pull tab. On. There we go. You can see the glow of it. I'll flip my camera around here. There we go. Don't mind my closet. Anyways. There's convulsing nerves. You can see the glow. But there is the light. And you can see if it would focus. If I press blue. See how it does that? Pink. There's even strobe that focuses. Right here says strobe anyways. It won't focus, but see, there's strobe. There was strobe. There's green, red, blue. We'll go through all the colors. I like that. Like for if you have like a farm theme. Oh, that's a little bit too red. What about that? Again, a bit too red. There's yellow. That's a nice one for like a farm because it's like a pumpkin color. There's purple. We'll see what that one looks like in the dark. In the daytime. And again, you're supposed to like point them up against your wall, and that's how they work. But that's enough of lights. So, but they are important. Lighting is very important for a haunt. If you guys didn't know that, now you do. Lighting is very important. So, I'm just gonna put it back in this bag. And it does have a white light too, like just setting it to white. If you want to get it to go white. That's what it looks like, white. Here, I'll shut the light off here. That's white. Right there. Now it's not really white, it's more of like a pinkish white. But, like, let's say you have it up in like your haunted house or something like that. Actual haunted house. That would work pretty good because like you can have it as your red color, and then when you come to take it down, if you're doing it at night or something like we do, we take it down Halloween night. Just because usually it rains the day after Halloween. Or the literal day right after, so November 1st it usually rains, so we have to take it down Halloween, especially the animatronics and stuff out in the yard. Most of it's waterproof, but I just like to take it down anyways, since we don't do it after Halloween. We do October 30th and 31st. Those are the 2 days we're open. Like I said, I'm getting ready for it. So, yes. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to package this stuff back up before I go put it away. And guys, do you guys want a demo of Convulsing Nurse? That's her name. I'm not sure if the chat's working anymore. I gotta check if the chat's working. Okay. It is working. That's me. Vern's garage. So, I'll package this back up. Oops. I unplugged everything. Quite literally everything. Okay, there. But yeah, if you guys want some lights for cheap, 29 bucks. Can't beat that price. Really cheap. Spirit would want like 50 bucks for these. There were some actually for 50. But yet again, another thing, I do have a complaint. These bars right here, they are pretty flexible. These ones are actually a lot stronger than those other ones. Those other ones with like the black light were a lot worse. And the black lights I think were like 29 bucks. No, they were like 25 bucks. But with taxes they were 40 and shipping and everything. So those ones you might actually be able to get cheaper and better quality. I'm not too sure. But for like just color changing lights and everything, and app controlled, I definitely go check out Amazon, see what they've got. Now some lighting I would buy at Spirit. It really depends. Like if I got a 20% off coupon and I want it that day, I'd definitely go to Spirit. Probably pick it up depending on the price again. Like pricing is very important, especially when you're a haunter. You got to pay attention to what you buy and how much you spend on it, because at the end of the year, and you got to be careful what you buy, because like you can buy 5-10 things, animatronics, and then you go to look at it and be like, well, now where am I going to put all this at the end of the season? Like, you bought it expecting to put it away properly, and now you're like, it won't fit. So, but yeah, that's all I really have to say right now. I'm going to have to figure out Granny here in a minute, but I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you guys want me to do some more live streams, just go over to my other video, the Convulsing Nurse one, and just say, can we do some more live streams? Or in any of my comments, just say, can we do some more live streams? But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.